Welcome back to the Grand Solar Minimum channel. Today is Friday, July 23rd, 2021. Let's get started with some space weather news updates. Solar wind speeds are coming in at 390.3 kilometers per second with a density of a 3.5. We were under a G1 storm watch yesterday into early today. There is no threat of a geomagnetic activity at all today from our sun. KP indice is at a 1, 24-hour max is at a 1. Also, no Earth-facing coronal holes. Very small one in the northern part of our star, but nothing that should impact Earth as far as anything major in this form of earthquakes. We still have 6 sunspots to talk about. The only thing that's changed about these sunspots is that the number of sunspots has decreased. We have 6 groupings: AR 28, 42, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49. It's been a while since we've seen 6 on the sun, but I want to point out how weak this actually is. I mean, look at the middle of your screen. You can tell that this angstrom is displaying all the sunspots, and it does not look as if these are very big sunspots, and they're not. We have a sunspot number of 77. Yesterday it was around 84, 86. Today it's at 77. So that means the average sunspot size is somewhere between 12 and 13, and that is very, very small when you're talking about sunspot numbers. It's very minimum light conditions. So I guess what I'm saying is that we are seeing an uptick in the sun's activity, but it's very weak so far. Could this be an indication of a weak cycle? We're seeing the sunspot groupings. We're just not seeing the strength yet. And it's still early, so, still lots to cover with that. Cosmic radiation dosage rates coming in at 8.3%. It's showing a 0.1% downtrend in the last 48 hours. However, that's went up 0.1% since yesterday. So maybe the numbers are a little confused here. But nonetheless, we are starting to see a slight decrease and cosmic radiation dosage rates here in the atmosphere. Our TCI, which is the Thermosphere Climate Index, is coming in at 5.08. That warmed up just a little bit from yesterday's number at 4.94. With all that being said, we are still, in my opinion, experiencing minimum light conditions. We are upticking towards the next maximum, which should arrive somewhere around 2025. And then after that, folks, well, hold on to your hats. But right now, we are weathering it just fine so far. We'll take a look at what's going on in Arizona, though. We have a lot of monsoon rain that has fallen, and that's a little concerning. Monsoon flooding turns deadly in the southwest, and more is on the way. Check out the rain total so far. 420% more than normal rainfall so far in El Paso. The only thing I don't like about this percentage is that El Paso, Texas is dry right now. It's summertime, so 420% of its normal rain could be only 2 inches. For instance, right here, intense rainfall hit parts of Flagstaff in Tucson, Arizona, where radar indicated as much as 2 inches of rain fell in just 24 hours. We all saw the images of how much flooding happened with just 2 inches of rain in 24 hours. Now, we talked about this Wednesday night. We've got areas getting 25 inches of rain in 28 hours. Insane stuff, folks. But take a look at some of the footage that we have so far in Flagstaff, and this flooding is all because of the monsoon season going well underway, and there is more on the way, folks. What can we expect in the southwest today? Flash flooding, frequent lightning. There is some drought relief for this, but again, more is needed for this area and further west as well. Damaging wind gusts. So when you have dry conditions, lightning, and hopefully the areas of lightning is going to be in these saturated areas that's seen a lot of rain so far, but we still have potential for fire danger with all the lightning around. Storm AccuWeather max is going to be somewhere around 8 inches of rain, so that's the top out high of the day as far as how much rain is expected in this area. This is expected all weekend, folks, Saturday and through the Monday. More heavy rain for central Arizona. This is where this is going to be centralized here for the next couple of days. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we can expect weather-wise for the rest of the country. Beautiful sunny skies, I wish, all the time. Here we go. So for today, Friday, you already know, heavy rains, the monsoon rains, obviously, for central Arizona, parts of New Mexico, and a wider range of area now for Colorado, across the central part of Colorado. Possibly some severe storms in the northern plains, and like I reported on this yesterday, the last thing we need is crop damage from severe storms. The rain is very much needed up there in the north. Showers across the south and some light showers across the northeast today. And then let's move on over to tomorrow, Saturday, July 24th. Severe weather for parts of Michigan, Detroit. Watch out, Scott Rose. That's heading your way, bud. And then, of course, more monsoon rain, but this time it's going to stay locally in central Arizona and parts of the New Mexico border. Showers across the south once again, and, of course, picking up a little bit more in the northeast on Saturday. And then on Sunday, July 25th, again, chance for showers pretty much for the majority of the Midwest, Northeast, South, and Northern Plains, thankfully. And the heavier rains are starting to die down just a little bit here in central Arizona. But they have seen heavy rain now consistently for the past week or so. So monsoon season well underway in this part of the country. Taking a look at our high temperatures for today here across the United States. Looking pretty good for you guys if you like summer across the central plains, the south, and the southwest. Unfortunately, dealing with some extreme heat. If you live in central Arizona, the good thing about all this rain is it's keeping the temperatures about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than usual. Instead of 115, we're probably looking at 90 degrees today for some of you in Arizona. But mild and very comfortable in the northeast, especially if you live in North Country, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Very, very fall-like conditions out here. Beautiful sunny skies and some clouds. Cannot complain about this weather. Just wish we had more summertime weather to deal with here, especially up north if you like going to the beach. All right, guys, tune in tonight at 7:30 p.m. for our grand solar minimum update. It'll be a full report, all the headlines across the world, all your local weather, and, of course, we will talk about space weather-related topics. And tonight's going to be a little bit more on the climate talk. We have some information that I wanted to share with you, a couple of graphs that talk about CO2 measurements and just how accurate are these. All right, until later tonight, folks, we will talk soon. Everyone have a great Friday.
Do you like this show? Give us a thumbs up. Want to support us more? Share to your favorite social media platform. Buy a t-shirt or become a Patreon. All links are in the description below.